the Golden State Warriors faced a challenging loss in Game 4 of their series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, falling 117 to 110. While the game ended closer than the score suggested, the reality was that the Warriors were out of contention by the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Missing their star player, Stephen Curry, the Warriors led at halftime 60 to 58, but were dominated in the second half, especially in the third quarter, where they were outscored 39 to 7. This pivotal quarter was a disaster for the Warriors, who struggled to find their rhythm after an excellent offensive performance in the first half. In the third quarter, the Warriors managed only 17 points, shooting just 7 of 19 from the field and missing all 6 of their three-point attempts. Turnovers also hurt them, as they gave up the ball 7 times in this period alone. Meanwhile, Minnesota capitalized on the Warriors' mistakes, shooting 15 to 23 from the field and 6 to 12 from beyond the arc. This 22-point swing gave the Timberwolves a comfortable lead heading into the final quarter. Although the Warriors made a late push, aided by their bench, it wasn't enough to erase the deficit, and they fell short by 7 points. One of the few bright spots for the Warriors was Jonathan Kuminga, who scored 23 points and went to the free throw line 12 times, making 11 of them. However, Jimmy Butler, who has been a key player for the Warriors since his trade, struggled significantly. He only managed 14 points on 5 to 9 shooting and played 34 minutes. His performance was the worst on the team in terms of plus-minus, with the Warriors getting outscored by 30 points when he was on the court. While it's clear that Butler was physically limited, especially after his recent tailbone injury, his lack of impact in this game was glaring. Given his past performances in the series, it was expected that he would step up in Curry's absence, but it's possible that Butler's fatigue and injury took a toll. The Warriors' struggles in this game are indicative of their overall challenges in the series without their MVP. Although the team won every other quarter in this game, their inability to compete in the third quarter made the difference. The Warriors' chances of winning the series now look slim, down 3-1 with at least one more game without Curry, possibly more. If Curry remains sidelined, the Warriors will need other players to step up. But with Butler battling injury and Kuminga struggling to maintain consistency, the Warriors' task becomes more daunting. Looking back, the Warriors' extended series against the Houston Rockets could have played a role in their current situation. Had they closed out that series sooner, perhaps Curry and Butler would have been fresher for the tougher challenge ahead. But the reality is, without Curry, the Warriors are no longer the formidable force they once were. While Minnesota's performance has been impressive, it's clear that the Timberwolves are not unbeatable. The Warriors' frustration is palpable, as they feel they could have handled Minnesota if they were at full strength. However, without their star, they face an uphill battle. The Warriors are now left to hope that Curry can return sooner rather than later, but at this point, the odds are stacked against them.